Greetings, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your June to July 2024 love reading, okay? So this is between you and the person that's on your mind. So if you are in a partnership of some sort, or there's someone that you're romantically attracted to, then I would like for you to kind of just set the intention for this reading. We're going to see what energies kind of show up with that, all right? So remember, if the messages apply, that's great. And if they do not apply, let the messages fly, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and set the intention that this is for the sign of Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius in your sun, your moon, your rising, and particularly your Venus, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. Now we are going to use two different decks to pull your energy. We are first going to use the traditional General Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but this just has a beautiful accented white and pink color. So those will be for your messages. And then we're going to take a look at your person's energy with a Gilded Tarot Royale, okay? And then we'll close the reading out with a few cards of advice from the Romance Angels Oracle. This is going to be a 4-card spread with some clarifiers, of course. We're looking during this time at your energy, your person's energy, the dynamic of the relationship in general, some advice for you, and then we'll pull some Romance Angels, okay? Let's go ahead and get into your reading, dear Sagittarius, okay? So for the Sagittarius that need the messages, let's go ahead and check out where you are in this connection for June and July. You just officially entered into Cancer season, and Venus is also in the sign of Cancer as well. So collectively, we should all be just kind of feeling like a little closer to home and wanting to spend time with those that we kind of like share, that we're closer to, that we share our heart space with, okay? Let's go ahead and see for this month what's going on with you and your person for June and July. Show me Sagittarius's energy and this partnership. Show me Sagittarius's energy. Okay. Okay. Ooh, so the main energy that I'm feeling right here, we got all of these fives. There's a little bit of instability here that I'm seeing. The first card that came out in your crowning energy was this 5 of Wands energy, okay? So this is being very combative. There could be competition, jealousy, arguments, okay? But then it also came with this 5 of Swords, right? Both of these cards indicate that there is some type of instability when it comes to like either the way that you communicate, or with that 5 of Wands could mean there's too many people that are around in the pot. This is like vying, this is like other people vying for your attention or your person's attention, where there's just like too many people around in a connection, right? It's like 2's a couple, 3's a crowd, okay? 4 and 5, we don't even know what that is. That's just like a lot, okay? But all of this is, you could be thinking very strategically at this time in this connection with this 5 of Swords, okay? So you're just thinking of how can you look at the card, it just looks like, okay, well, what is the strategy? How can I one up, or how can I win in this debate, or win in this argument, win in this fight, okay? But I'm definitely seeing like a little bit of unsettled energy. And then the last energy that came about was this Hierophant. And this did come out in the reverse position. So I'm not taking reversals right now, but the Hierophant talks about a commitment of some sort. So you could be married to this person, or just on a higher level of commitment. Could be things that you legally share together, okay? That's what that Hierophant kind of indicates. So when it's in that reverse position, there's something that's unstable about that connection, okay? It's like perhaps one person has one foot in and one foot out, where the other person is very committed in some way, okay? So, or it could just indicate like there is a general imbalance in some type of partnership. And Hierophant is card number 5. So you got 3 5s here. And when we talk about 5s in the tarot, 5s are typically very unstable energies. It's just like with 4s, it's like the stability, but when you get a 5, it kind of sets things off kilter a little bit, okay? So with that 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords, I see you in this partnership of like, you know, you got your dukes up, you are upset about something, you're fighting your way into something. You're trying to make a point, okay, in this connection, okay? But I do feel this is perhaps a long-standing committed partnership in some way. So that's what I'm getting from your energy. Let's check out your persons, okay? Show me the person on Sagittarius's mind. What's the person on Sagittarius's mind? Okay, they got all of these pentacles. I don't know if this has something to do with money. Your person got this Four of Pentacles, which is a very conservative card. This is like being very reserved, keeping hold of your finances. This can mean budgeting, but this can also mean in a love respect of holding what you have very close to your chest, not necessarily like wanting to share. It almost has this feeling of like a scarcity mindset, okay? It's just like, I don't have enough to share with you. I have enough for me, but I don't know, and if I have extra, you don't know about it because I'm keeping it a secret, okay? So it very much has that energy to it, right, with that Four of Pentacles. And we got the Ace of Pentacles, and that also came out in the reverse position as well. So there could be perhaps a new opportunity, perhaps a new job that your person has had. Maybe they are looking for that, and that came in the reversal position because it's like maybe money has been very tight with them around the season, so they're kind of like holding back a little bit, or they're not finding like the opportunity that they need to make money. I feel like that's very prominent in this energy, right? And then we have another Pentacles here. We got the Knight of Pentacles. So this talks about action. This is like a action-oriented energy, but it's about staying on the course, like doing things by the book, like how you're supposed to do it, putting in that time and that energy, establishing a structure, a routine of some sort, right? And just doing the work that's needed to achieve goals, right? So I see your person around this time having this like maybe they aren't giving to you so much. They could be giving either bare minimum or doing just kind of what they can, right, around this time. But this also just talks about like just needing to, like, them feeling like they need to do what they need to do. I'm not getting that there is a whole lot of like us. I'm getting a whole lot of me from their energy, okay? And I feel like there's something very significant about their tangible world where there's some type of issue with not being able to be like open about sharing, or kind of holding back in some way, not finding the opportunities that they really need to, okay? Despite perhaps like staying the course and doing things in a traditional way, they might be finding themselves a little bit unlucky when it comes to like resources around this time, okay? So between those two energies, I feel like your person is more focused in on their resource world, where you're focused more on like there's just some type of like toxic conflicting energy between you and your person in this committed relationship, okay? So let's go ahead. That's for both of you, that's your current energies for June and July, but let's go ahead and look at the dynamic of the partnership. So how do the two of you function as a partnership? So we'll pull 3 cards from you and 3 cards from your person. But how do Sagittarius and their person function as a dynamic? What's the dynamic of this partnership? Okay. Those seem like they all wanted to come out. So we're going to get a little more than 3 cards from you, but we got the 4 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Swords, King of Swords, oof, and Strength. Okay. And then let's check out your person. For me, Sagittarius's person, they got the Devil. Could be Capricorn energy, big time Cap energy I'm getting here. 4 of Cups. Okay, and Temperance. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's talk about it. So for you, I'm seeing a little bit of difficulties here in this relationship, okay? It's almost like on your side, you have been extremely patient and have thought a lot about, like, it's almost like you've been laying back a lot in this partnership. You've been meditating, you've been contemplating on the partnership of what that kind of means to you with that Four of Swords, right? You've almost like you've been waiting, maybe this is like what I call the sex card as well, but this could be like you being able to offer this to your person. But when it's the Ace of Wands, it's almost, or this is like you wanting to have that, but it follows immediately with this Ten of Swords, which is basically just like the end of an extremely difficult situation. Okay, just feeling like, okay, like this is over. King of Swords, using your higher mind to kind of get out of something, right? Using your intellect and really being able to stand up for yourself, really like taming that part of yourself and understanding that you have what it takes to even strike out on your own. But I do feel like you've been quite patient in this relationship. You've just kind of waited for the chips to fall where they are. Now I see your person actually being quite toxic here, because they've got that they could be going back and forth, right? There could be periods of time where they've been extremely toxic. There's a lot of excess in their energy, right? So that excess could be them spending too much, substance abuse, whatever that looks like, overworking, having obsessive thoughts, like whatever that is. There's something very toxic that they've been contributing to this partnership. And it's almost like they are in this energy of like, they have like whatever it is that you guys have, they almost like feel a little bit ungrateful. They've got a little bit of this FOMO where it's just like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. Like, I'm not able to get exactly what I want from Sagittarius, so I'm maybe entertaining or looking at other cups of love, okay? And then Temperance, they go back into like checking back in with you and just being like, okay, well, let me try to level out this relationship. Let me breadcrumb or throw in some good times to counterbalance all of the toxicity that I've also been putting into the partnership. So overall, the dynamic, I'm not getting like a very cohesive partnership. It seems like you are more on the needing to really like kind of stand up for yourself, using like your intellect to make like decisions about what that future looks like for you. Okay, you could be in an energy where you're just done just waiting back and like allowing them to run the show, or them figuring out what they want to do. Like, I feel like you've kind of laid back a lot in this partnership, and you just like are just looking for this spark, this reciprocal spark that you were able to bring perhaps in the beginning of a relationship, and maybe they really disappointed you, and it feels like almost like the end, like you're like, ouch, like this really hurts. You weren't able to not only give me what I wanted, but you actually like hurt me in some significant way. And so I think you've made the ultimate decision, and that ultimate decision was to have some confidence and to do what needs to be done. And that's going to be different for all the Sagittariuses that are out here. But I'm seeing your person kind of weighing the options, like, but ultimately coming up, because the first card that came out for them in this dynamic was the Devil. Okay. I'm getting toxic energy. I'm getting ingrate. Okay. Maybe even a drinking problem. We have that Temperance, okay, with that. But it's like just trying to balance things, and like the Temperance comes before the Devil, so it's like your person could have been, they don't always have this toxic energy. Sometimes they do bring balance, but it's like they're not showing you everything because they're just in a very ungrateful energy when it comes to you. And I think that's really hurt you in a lot of ways over however long that this has been a connection. All right. So let's just get some advice for you to close this out. Let's get advice for Sagittarius. What should Sagittarius do in this connection? Something's telling me to just take the reversals here. You're definitely in a partnership with this person. It's like you guys have formed some type of union. You could have like things that you're sharing together, maybe even like business, like who knows, but there's definitely something that you've connected with this person as like the love of your life. But this is not a winning situation because we got the Six of Wands and it's in the reverse. Like there's definitely like this is an L. I'm getting that this is a loss in this connection. And the Seven of Cups, let's say in the reverse, it's more of like I feel like I just had to kind of look at that, but I feel like the Seven of Cups could just be, it could be this real indication that you are not looking at the situation very clearly, being careful that you don't get tempted by like short-term things. And maybe this is also saying that like you really are looking for love, you're looking for a connection. This person is not feeding into you because your original energy was this Hierophant in the reverse. This is like not a commitment. It feels like it should be, but it's not. There's so much conflict here. There could be too many people, too many arguments. Your person's being stingy. They're like doing their own thing. They're not providing a new opportunity with you, okay? There's a lot of toxicity here. You've waited back for so long. You've been able to like give all of your passions to this person. But ultimately, I feel you are thinking like on a higher level about what this connection means. And I think you're starting to see that this is not like a winning situation here. Okay, this is for whoever I'm connecting to, like that's the messages that I'm giving. Let's go ahead and get some Romance Angels cards to close this out. Show me some, okay, let's do one more. One more card for Sagittarius to close out this reading, okay? So your messages from the Romance Angels are as follows. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Just as I thought, this is not a healthy partnership here. Your person could also be married. I'm going to say that. They could have a connection. And that's why they're holding back. That's why it's toxic. They're giving you bare minimum. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. Okay? And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right? Geez, Sagittarius. That's what I got for you. Okay? I hope this was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. My name is Tifa Dutero. You can find more information to my Calendly if you'd like to book a personal in the description of this channel or in the about section, or description of this video, sorry, or in the about section of the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. Appreciate you very much. And I hope you have a blessed and prosperous June and July. Bye.